Kristian Von Hornsleth is a modernist trapped in a postmodern world. He has found a permanent home in counterculturalism. And from this vantage point, he dissects our existence for us to see.
Like a little port in a little country, gate to a sweet, smelling garden. Great love is here. Great love coming in.
If you have an analogy to the attitude, you could say it's a Caravaggio thing. When Caravaggio painted a Maria for Maria del Popolo, he painted the best-known prostitute from Rome.
That said, Hornsleth's use of bold eroticism and expletives for this purpose often attracts charges of nihilism and misogyny.
I always found I love the old classical image as the woman is the embodiment of earth and the embodiment of art as such. It's not a woman, woman is the art.
It's dialectic. There is no pornographic utopia, except in bordellos.
In an imaginative way, I would say the work should run after the people, pull them into the work and almost strangle them until they suffocate and then let go. And then they'll get their little epiphany.
For good measure. His favourite mantra is, "Fuck you, art lovers."
I was provoked by a system where people were looking at art and enjoying art, which was so bad. And they were told by organizations and crazy art dealer that it was fantastic. People are fucked.
I think one of the major elements of his way of working was that he said, if I don't get to the top of the museums, I have to get to the top of the hearts of normal people. And that changed his work a lot. He says, that is a fact. And people understand it. Probably not the artistic people. They change just by pressure.
I cannot move myself. I am what I am. So I just have to change the way the world moves. And if that doesn't work, I can say at least I tried. Through me, certain things are said and done. People will call me up, can you do a Hornsleth this? Can you Hornsleth that? Can you Hornsleth this?
The question is, where does he get his angst from?
I just have to open the Herald Tribune or watch the BBC News or any media, and then you have another 20 paintings in my mind. I can't filter away everything. So I have my own oil well of fear and angst.
Hornsleth is a die-hard disciple of Max Ernst, the quintessential polymath and pioneer of the Dada movements and Surrealism. His gateway to a rich and variegated spectrum of influences. That is not to say Hornsleth's work is in any way referential. His entire ethos and practice rests on his own philosophical proposal, feudalism. Put simply, feudalism is the recycling of the things we discard on our way to the ideal form.
Don't be afraid, be a futurist. Hvad fanden er meningen? Be a futurist. Get out of jail, be a futurist. Be progressive, be a futurist.
This may be why Hornsleth says, art stops being art when defined or decoded. Of course, Hornsleth is talking about process as art, a yearning for a creative continuum. He surpassed this aspiration in 2006 with his own controversial Hornsleth Village Project Uganda. The idea was simple enough. Hornsleth asked a group of destitute Ugandan villagers to adopt his surname in exchange for livestock. Hornsleth would then take photos of the participants with their new identity cards for an exhibition in Europe. Naturally, the project attracted virulent criticism internationally.
The actual controversy is that this guy is dealing with something which he can't control, and some people will suffer.
This was the first time we were seeing a situation where, a conditionality which was crazy and therefore not very acceptable. We saw it as a form of abuse.
Dignity is the most important factor in that discussion. And what is it in terms of dignity? The Danish government gives 200 millions to a government in Africa. 180 millions are going into the establishment. Where's the dignity of the single person? And we're not talking about the dignity of politicians or of mayors or whatever. That they have their dignity is obvious. But who cares about the people's dignity in the little villages in nowhere?
Nowadays, Hornsleth is preoccupied with something larger than life. The rancor is behind him, he's well dug in, and he's plotting the future of humanity.